Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we talked about Langchain V1, and in Langchain V1, create agent is a new function that's introduced to allow developers to quickly develop a React agent. And in this video, we're going to use a real example to explore how this function can make our life so much easier. Okay. And in this example, in this video, I am going to create a Agentic RAG application with real examples. And on the screen, what you are seeing is the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. So I live in Oregon. This is a museum that I go to very often. And I have a script like 50 pages from this museum. So it contains information about many programs and special exhibitions from this museum. So we're going to try to plan a visit to this museum and using an agentic RAG mechanism. Okay, and let's get into the code. All right, the first part of the setup that I want to show you is the MCP tool, and MCP is the model protocol, a model context protocol, and this is a tool that I create on my MCP server, and this tool can become available to the agent that I will create later. So this tool is called Query OMSI website. So OMSI is a museum, Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, and so this tool will take in one query string and then use that query to perform a vector database search to find relevant documentations for the React agent. And so I already scripted 50 pages from the website. I don't believe that's complete, but that's enough for this example. And I put all the documents into an index which is also hosted on Llama Cloud, and that's here. And then as you can see, my function, I just query with the query string and then return the response. So it's a very simple tool that I use. And then I will later make this tool available to the React agent for it to do for it to perform the agentic RAG processes. And here is the second piece of the code I want to show you. So here I'm setting up the Langchain V1 and I import the create agent function. And then of course I need to have the MCP adapter to connect to my MCP. So here's basically the connection string, the URL, HTTP connection method, and then my token. And then as you can see, I have a few tools on my MCP server, which is a very plain servers. I have hello world, calculate sum, and then this is a tool that I just created. And this is the actual tool that I plan to use for the agentic RAG. Okay, so once the tool is created, and then let's look at the create agent function. So here I need to provide a model. So the model I use here is Cloud Sonnet 4.5. And then the tool is a list of the MCP tools I have, and I just gave this to this parameter here. And then finally, this is a dummy system prompt. And then voila, the agent is created. And then here I just do a simple ask. I invoke the agent with the message that I like sea creatures. Can you please plan a visit to OMSI that fits my interest? And here's the response. And as you can see, there are many iterations of this agent. And then I will show you what exactly happened inside the agent. Okay, and now let's look at my line graph trace to see what happened. So Here's the input message I asked. I like sea creatures. Can you please plan a visit to OMC that fits my interest? And then, as you know, the simple React agent is going to have the AI to do a reasoning. The AI says, okay, I'll have you plan a visit to OMC focused on sea creatures. Let me search for information about marine life, exhibits and programs at OMC. Okay, and then it created this query. So sea creatures, marine life, the ocean, exhibits, aquarium, and then it performed the search. And however, the provided context information does not contain any details. Okay, so maybe there's no relevant program for sea creatures, and then therefore the AI make a reasoning here. Let me try a more specific search about water-related exhibits and animals, and then it search water exhibits, fish, animals, and underwater, and from here it indeed got something. So they offer a variety of exhibits to water, fish, animals, underwater. Visitors can explore, blah blah blah. And this one is very interesting. Here's one exhibits monsters of abyssy. Okay, oceans, our blue planet, and amazing whales. So while I was browsing the website, I actually saw this one. So that's pretty cool. And of course, AI now is very happy. So great, let me get more details about these. And then it fires queries like this one. So oceans, our planet, our blue planet, amazing whales, and details, schedule, and etc. etc. And then the query returns result like ocean, our blue planet, is scheduled for October 18th, 2024. And while the amazing whales is scheduled for August 28th, 2025. This seems to be the old information because that was last year. Okay, and then the current. So it continues. So it continues for those cycles. As you can see, there are actually two different queries. So there are two different results, right? Okay. So finally, the AI is, the agent is pretty happy, and then it returned this final response. So perfect. Here's a visit plan, and focus on your interest in sea creatures, and then it gave me this one. And then it gave me amazing whales, and it gave me other things. Okay, and let's see what else. Yeah, and it also gave me some other general information. So here is a very simple example of how we can create an agentic RAG application with a create agent function from the Langchain V1. And of course, I actually also leveraged the MCP tool in this case, which is also pretty simple to do. It's a basic example, and I think what I do not like or what I want to improve, for example, is maybe this part. So obviously, this is old information. And I'd love to, if I'm going to improve this, I'd love to make it time aware, so that it can show me information that is actually not in the past. So, okay, if you like this video, if you find it useful to you, please leave me a comment and let me know if you have any questions. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.